Our next guests are joining us for the first time here on Smart to San Diego TV. From Wealthbridge Insurance Solutions, please welcome Glenn LaBar. And from Realty Lending Group, please welcome Toye Martindale.
What's up, fellas? Welcome to the show.
Well, good morning. Thanks for having us, Derek.
Good morning, Derek. My man.
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, brother.
And it's nice
Glenn,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you.
We got a big topic today, guys. Social Security. Glenn, there's changes coming to Social Security people need to know about.
Well, you know, and that's the key thing right there. Most people are not aware of that the new Budget Act that went into force on November 2nd of 2015, there's severe changes. If you are a married couple specifically, and you're going to be age 62 by the end of December 31st, if you don't register and take advantage of these changes by April 30th, you will lose out. And a big part of everybody's financial retirement plan is Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
You used to be able to have one of the spouses file for their benefit, while the second spouse takes the spousal benefit. And that benefit is disappearing completely.
Seriously?
And have you heard of this?
No.
No one's heard of this. You know, half the financial advisors that I know of aren't aware of these changes either. So,
Well, I know it's one of those things, Social Security, everyone says it's unsustainable. It's the government Ponzi scheme, or people always say these things like, oh, there's no way it can possibly last. They're going to have to make changes. You can't rely on it. In fact, when I got my Social Security statement, you get those every year, right?
Right.
They send it to you and they say, all right, here's how much you put in, here's how much you would get out. But it says right on the front page, you may not get this.
exactly.
It says it right there.
Exactly.
This may not be available to you, but if it is, this is what your benefit would be. So what you're saying is the changes that are coming, those are immediate. That's happening.
Well, you know, you kind of touched on it. They needed to find some money someplace to keep it sustainable. The terrible thing, in my opinion, is they're not really making it public. No one really is aware of this change. And if you don't take action before April 30th, you could potentially lose out on the benefits that are now available to people.
Okay, so what action does someone need to take in order to maintain those benefits?
Well, you know, at our office, Wealthbridge, we run what's called the Social Security Optimization Report. We do this for all of our clients. I mean, we don't charge for this. We do Social Security seminars. We have been doing Social Security seminars for many years now, but we're kind of under a time frame. We're a little bit under the gun. So if you are currently working with a professional that is aware of all the changes, you need to get in and speak to them, especially if you're 62 or older, or you will be turning 62 by December 31st. If you haven't thought about this much or given this much thought, we would be happy to provide you with an optimization report, and that's how we start. But of course, we take a look at what other savings vehicles you might have in force, such as an IRA, a 401k. Other people have government pension plans, but collectively together, we'll take a look at everything and make sure you're going to have a sound retirement strategy, and we'll make sure that lasts for the rest of your life.
And that's key because you got to have income in retirement.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you stop working at some point, hopefully.
That's the plan, right?
And you got to get money from somewhere. A lot of people are expecting to get at least a little bit of it from Social Security. I just don't know how secure Social Security is, Toye.
Key word.
Right? Security. How
Right.
secure is it? I don't know. That's a question mark. So you do need those types of financial strategies, and there's other ways to get income, right?
Right, and you know, sometimes we have clients that come into the office and all they do have is Social Security. And in some circumstances, we have to utilize some of the equity out of their home to provide them with a second income stream during retirement. And that's why we pull Toye Martindale into the picture. Toye's our, home equity expert, and he's helped us with many cases over the years.
Yes.
Toye, so another way to access income in retirement, now through home equity, through the reverse mortgage, right?
Well, all mortgages, if you take a look at it, the equity in your home is a dormant asset. And the only way to turn that asset into dollars is to either refi or sell the property. And so by identifying the needs for the particular seniors that we're speaking of, identifying the mortgage product that's going to fit this exact situation, because mortgages are not a one-size-fits-all.
Right.
So the reverse mortgage is an option. A regular conventional mortgage may be the option. We don't know that till we actually sit down and find out what the exact situation is and then address those exact needs, because it's really important. Mortgages are not a one-size-fits-all. And so how are we going to utilize the mortgage program to fit that senior's needs and get enough equity to actually let Glenn now shore up wherever they are, as far as their income, shore up the income wherever they're short as far as their Social Security or any other retirement benefits.
Right.
So,
but it is possible through a reverse mortgage or a mortgage of some sort to gain some income back into the stream.
sure, there's again from the equity of a refi or the sale of a property. As you know, we have a lot of real estate partners as well. So where Glenn fits in is if a senior can't manage or can't afford the property, then we bring in a real estate partner and help sell the current property. Then use the sometimes the reverse mortgage proceeds to use it as a down payment for the new property.
Yeah, do reverse repurchase.
And then the balance of that equity that came out of the home, now Glenn gets to put to work and again shore up any of the shortfalls in their retirement.
Okay, so now it's kind of a crucial moment then, is what I'm hearing, as far as timing for people who are turning 62 by December 31st, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay,
So if you are 62 or older and you have not filed yet, you want to make sure you do file before April 30th. And what you want to do is what's called is file and suspend. If you don't do this by April 30th, you're going to lose out on potential spousal benefits. They are taking that away. And taking a look at your IRAs and your 401ks, we will be able to put together a strategy that should sustain you throughout retirement. And if not, we have other alternatives, and Toye can help out with that.
Okay.
And that's utilizing equity out of your home.
yeah, well there's always a solution. Whenever there's a challenge, there's always a solution. But the thing that bothers me is that they're not making this really public. It's not like there's an announcement. It's not like you're getting a flyer. If you do, it's buried in with everything else.
Right.
So this is really, really crucial stuff. Glenn, thanks so much for coming on the show
My
today.
pleasure.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate
having
your
us,
time.
Derek.
Thank you so much, Toye.
Enjoyed it.
Appreciate your time, man.
Good
Great
to see
stuff.
you. Thank you.
Stick around for more Smarter San Diego TV, where we guarantee to make you smarter than everyone else, commercial free.